It's the Green and Glow Show with Carly and Amber.
Let's get juicy, raw, and unfiltered.
XOXO.
I don't know why you just sitting there. It's time to like, comment, and subscribe.
Mr. Plasma.
It's the Green and Glow Show with Carly Green and Amber Glow. Let's go. XO, 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 XO. Yeah, glow up.
Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Hey guys, so just want to give you a little heads up. We recorded with video on my computer, on our devices. For some reason, it didn't translate. So in this video, you're going to say, yeah, we can see you can see us, blah, blah, blah. But no, you can't. I just want to apologize in advance. Next Sunday, we're going to get this figured out. So enjoy the show. Anyways, peace and love.
She loved to do the wild thing. Dun, dun, dun. Bow now. Hey everyone! If you haven't recognized the voice, I'm Amber Glow. That's Carly Green. That's the Green. And this is the reveal party. Hello.
Yes. Green and Glow exposed.
Exposed and out. Yes.
What's up, lady?
What's up? How are you? This is gonna be a little different because they can see our faces now.
Right? It's our new Sunday show.
Right?
Yes.
Do a little different. This is awesome. Got lots to talk about. Some cool stuff, some nerdy stuff, some health stuff, some clothing stuff, all sorts of stuff. Yes, but they'll be able to still hear our voices, right? And then,
yeah, I hope so.
Like if we put it on Spotify, will it just be our voices or will it be both?
No. Video.
Awesome.
YouTube might be different though. YouTube, I don't know. When you have a podcast and then you submit your RSS feed, for some reason, if you have a video, like so far, because we use Spotify, when you upload the episode, for some reason, the video doesn't translate. So I might have to upload the video separately. We'll see.
Got it. Well, we haven't been able to catch up, but I just want to tell you about my night last night.
Yes.
Pretty cool. It's work related, people related. The FUN factor.
Oh, I was like, F you.
No, we haven't been having a really great month this month. And my boss was like, you know what? Today's Saturday. Y'all, go have fun. Go have fun with the customers. Call customers. Talk amongst yourself. I feel like it was more like a morale boost, because we do work hard. And this April is definitely April Fool's because it's been a lot of joking around. But we went to Top Golf. Have you ever heard of Top Golf?
Top Golf?
Yeah. Top Golf. Like Tiger Woo Woo golfing.
Golfing.
Yeah.
Golfing. That's more like baseball, I guess.
Yeah. Tiger Woo Woo Woo.
Tiger Woo Woo.
Yeah, the golf. It was so fun. Like in Georgia, we're nothing like Atlanta. We're the step children of Atlanta. So everything big and immaculate and just go full out is in Atlanta. In Augusta, it's yeah. We get like the smaller version of stuff. You're
like the second cousin once removed.
Yeah. But no, I mean, even though the Top Golf is nothing like Atlanta from what I hear, It was fun. They
Yeah.
had vegan food.
Ooh.
They had clubs for lefties.
Hey.
It wasn't expensive. It was humongous.
Yes.
And that was the first time his boss, Anthony, which is my manager, his boss, wife, showed me how to golf.
Hey.
And it was everyone, almost everyone, and it was just so much fun. And I just wanted to
Yes.
share that. I wanted to share that. I thought, just bonding and talking and letting you took that from me and that took blah, 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 all the bickering and stuff just went away. And we just went out, hit some balls.
Bonded
Yes.
over balls.
Yes. But it was
Sticks and
fun, laughing and all sorts of
That's nice.
fun. Cheat day, junk food,
Why not?
awesome. So
Yes.
just thought that was cool,
So it's
and
nice that your boss does that kind of stuff.
and I just have to comment on the shirt.
Oh, this one? I like your shirt.
Yeah,
Lady.
you know we're all about talking health.
Yes.
You know,
that goes way back though. That's a way back.
Yeah, that's my logo for my business.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah.
That's you.
That's the
Yes.
Star Glow that got shut down, but it's okay. But still, I like it. This is the Life It Up.
Yes.
No, but that green and glow shirt is fire. I love it.
You have one. You have one.
Yes.
You have one.
I have one too. And I absolutely love it. And the t-shirt.
And the t-shirt. Yeah, we can show that off.
Yes. Oh, that'll be next Sunday. We'll alternate.
Yes.
So what's going on with you, lady?
So much fun working. I'll tell you about the really fun thing that happened yesterday. So I work at Amazon. I work the graveyard shift in the warehouse. So I sleep during the day and I work weekends. So yesterday I'm sleeping. All I hear is my children screaming, "Mom! Mom! Wake up! Get up! Come here! It's an emergency!
Oh no.
There's a fire!" I'm like, the fuck? There's a what? I'm like, I'm all groggy and I'm like, what the hell? I go downstairs. Yeah, the pan's on fire. Just fire.
Green
cloud? What?
What kind of fire?
Fire. Fire in my pan. Fire. Like a little fire. There's a fire on.
Was she cooking with grease and stuff?
Well, she had, and it's funny, she's smart. She grabbed the fire extinguisher. I don't think she knew how to use it. There's a pin. I've never used one. There's a pin you have to remove, but at least she grabbed it.
Yeah.
I go down. Hey!
Hello.
We love these. We love these pop-ups. Yes. I do apologize.
Hi. Hi, Carly.
Hey, Marcia.
How are you?
Golden. just explaining my fun adventure I was on yesterday with my children. They wake me up out of the middle of my sleep to inform me there's a fire on my stove. I was like, oh yes, just great.
Oh wow.
I'm a single mom, 4 children. So I go down, Jazzy was like, well, I put the oil in and then turned it on and then I just sat on the couch. I was like,
Okay.
that's a great idea.
All right.
That is hilarious. Oh my goodness.
I was like, I know. And then she's like, and I didn't want to wash the big pan, so I used your little miniature pan that you love so much, and now it's ruined. I'm like,
Oh.
no one was injured, but they were very close.
But the house didn't burn down though.
No, it did not.
So we're good on that.
Right? And no one was injured.
No one was
Nobody.
injured. Lesson learned.
Yes.
Yeah, no one was injured. I didn't injure anyone.
Wow, Mom, good job. Good job.
Like,
Yes.
Cassie, you got brand new braces. I'm paid now, so we're lucky. We're all
Awesome.
lucky here today.
Oh my goodness.
that was that. And then I was very tired. I couldn't go back to bed. I was all revved up. And then I'm like, oh, so work was a little bit today or last night or
A lot.
whatever. I know. It's a weird. I don't know. Working graveyard is the shit. So I'm not gonna lie.
And then 4 kids on top of that.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Life
Yes.
is life. And
Yes. You're a solo parent too?
yes, single mom. So
Yes.
you know how that is. It's like when you
Yes.
stop work starts when you get back
Oh
home.
yeah, it's just another job.
Yeah.
It's just,
You don't have no breaks in between. No.
I know. Are you like doing it? Do you have any support from your?
I do. From my
Okay.
family, from my parents, I do have that support. I think how I want to raise her is, to me, I don't mind raising her as a single mother, because even though you have that support of raising her, the influence of other family members, it may not be the best. So yes, they're there, they're able to support, they're able to pick her up, able to help with school, things of that nature. But the influence and how I want to raise her is completely different. So I'm having to, if I want to raise her a particular way, I have to realize that eventually I have to be the only support that I give her, if that makes sense. Because
Yes.
other people aren't where I want to have her.
Yeah, they don't have the same mindset or
Don't.
like morals or like values and all of this.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
it's like, yes, it's so good. It's a blessing to have them. Great.
Yes.
But their influence, yeah.
I feel that. I feel that 100.
Do you have any support? Anybody
Yeah, my
there?
mom and dad.
Okay.
My mom and dad are my like lifeline. Like serious. My one cousin and one of my aunts, they're really good too. Everyone else is just, I don't know, busy. My brother, he doesn't live around close, and then their dad doesn't live close, but yeah.
How does that feel with their dad not being there in the picture?
Yeah.
Like for me personally, I'm fine with it, but for them, they don't really have like the relationship with him is just like he doesn't see them really.
Yeah.
He talks to them now for certain reasons. I may have sent him some paperwork.
Might have pushed him a little bit.
Right? Oh, now he calls every day.
Oh.
Every day he calls.
That's what's up.
Waiting for that, financial support.
Yeah.
Great. But at least he's calling them. And honestly, that is my main thing. I do want them to have a relationship with their dad.
No matter how that relationship looks either.
Right? Something. Or even like spend time with them. Like he's got to get his life together. He's just, yeah.
Was that a hard pill to swallow with him getting his life together? Because that's how it is with my child's father.
Oh, wow.
Like I've had to realize, like, okay, it's not like he's a complete deadbeat. He just needs to get his life together.
Yes. and I'm not. It feels like it's taken like forever for this to happen. Like that's the reason why we're not together, because his life
Right.
not together. So it's like I
And
can't do
then
this.
let me ask you ladies this too, because the age difference. Like,
oh yeah,
what's the age difference
years old.
between you and your man, and my seeing you and your man? With the kids and everything.
Carly, what's the age difference between you and their father?
He's 18 years older.
Oh, wow. Great. But, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So funny. So funny. Okay,
He's a senior citizen.
Mine
He
is
has
actually
grandchildren.
younger, and he is 26 years old.
Okay.
But it's funny that you said that yours is 18 years older, because men really do take longer time to mature.
Do they ever mature?
Right.
Like around
I
60
wonder.
or 70 years old.
Maybe when they're 90.
Yeah,
But even I look at my grandpa and I'm like, bro.
I finally look at my grandfather and I'm like, the light has finally gone off.
Right.
I think that's just men, honestly.
Yeah, I think so. They're just different.
Right.
So different.
They are different. And even just I don't have, children, and I'm not married, and I do have a boyfriend, and it's very similar to what the struggle with you two ladies,
Just men.
the not growing up part, Sometimes it's like, am I in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, or am I the mother? That's for me. So I'm like, there's still some maturity that needs to take place.
Definitely.
Always. Yes.
I think it comes from the unhealed little boy and them. One thing I have learned, like in my actual relationship though, while I look at him and I can tell that he has a lot of healing to do, a lot of trauma, I also am able to look at myself and then look at my daughter, see the trauma that I still hold on to, the things that I still struggle with on a daily basis, and see how that influences my child and how she acts. So she's so much of an empath. So if I'm not okay, she's not okay. But then I've also realized in my relationship, if I have this expectation for him, then I have to be the example. So if I know just a little bit more than what he does, then who am I not to live out the way that I see us living out? Be an example as opposed of just nagging at somebody and telling them what they're doing is wrong, but actually that compassion, that love that is there. So then
Yes.
that nurturing feeling comes all the way around.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Hmm.
Do you have a daughter or a son?
I have a daughter,
A daughter.
a
Okay.
Aw.
daughter, my baby girl.
Yes.
Aw, your little
Both of
baby.
your children are so cute and precious, well mannered, you know, and that's to me just being, single. And when I see that, some mothers don't have that well balanced children, and I don't know what that is. But then you have couples that have both parents and they have hellions too,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yes.
But it just seems like more and more single women are having very good, disciplined kids, not like it was in the past, unless it's just me getting older and just seeing it a little bit different.
Yeah.
But,
I think it's
yeah,
accurate. What you're saying is accurate.
Yes.
and I don't know if it's just the education of the women now, having the education when they're younger and then getting pregnant instead of just getting pregnant. Because, I don't know if you remember, Mycia, there used to be a TV show on MTV,
Mm-hmm.
was like Young and Pregnant or something like that.
Yes,
Yes,
teen
You know?
Sixteen and
teen
Pregnant or
mom.
something.
Yeah, yeah,
16.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. And I don't know if that kind of shaped all of us,
Hmm.
it just, things are just a little bit different. And
Yes.
we're not on here men bashing or anything like that.
Definitely
I
not.
We're
love
just
men.
comparing notes. So
That's true.
everyone, see if there is like similarities. You know what I mean? Because Carly Green, she has children, mixed children
Yes.
at that too. So,
Yes.
Mycia, she has a young lady, a young, cute little girl, and she can do hair. Mycia is very, very talented. So this is a really, really good connection for the two of you ladies.
I got
Yes.
you, girl. I got you.
Yes. He's like, fly out here.
I
That
got
would be
you.
great.
Do hair for the week. Got you, girl.
Right?
Yes.
Right? Because here I am trying to tell her, and I'm like, I'm not the best. No, I can tell you
Amazing.
how to what to put in the hair, but styling and braiding and this and that.
And keeping the styles together. Hey, Amber, just to go back to what you were saying about well-mannered kids coming from single moms. One
Right.
thing, because I'm currently experiencing a single mother who, for lack of better words, the kids are hellions. The kids are very ill-mannered. The kids are very, quote unquote, grown, to say the least. But then I also have to realize I have to look at these kids. So, for example, a 2-year-old. I can't hold a 2-year-old accountable for their 2 years of behavior that they have learned.
Right.
I can't do that. But I can damn sure hold that parent accountable who is 40 something years old and has a kid in this world, and they are displaying the same behaviors that this now 2-year-old is displaying, which lets me know that this parent constantly is bringing children into this world that they're not healed. So now they're
Right.
bringing broken kids into the world, and now they're just going to be hellions. I refuse to put bad citizens out into the world. If you
Right.
have nothing good to offer the world, I'm sorry. I
Right.
cannot back you on that. I have to make sure that whatever I'm putting out is good. all
Right.
good. But it's funny that you say that. I think it really stems from not even how you were raised, because I think it comes a point in time as adults to where we have to say it's not our parents' fault, it's not our guardians' fault, but how do we heal from what it is that we were taught then? And then we have to see our kids and we have to teach them better. We don't always get it right. We
Right.
mess
Oh
up a lot.
no.
It's
No, there's
But that's
no
beautiful.
manual or anything. You just like, oh, okay.
it's trial and error. It is trial and error. But but having that recognition of whenever I do see other kids that are ill mannered, and my daughter is able to see that, she will ask me, "Mommy, that's not right, is it?" "No, ma'am,
Mm.
it's not." "Thank you for seeing that that behavior is not correct and is not an admirable behavior. So this is not how you act." And I think just if we continue to have that structure in the household when they go out there into the world, they will
Yes.
continue to have that. They won't be so
Yes.
lost in just making any kind of decisions.
Yes.
You're right. That's beautiful. I love how you articulate. I mean, to me, it's spot on.
Oh, thank
Exactly.
you.
Yes.
It's just one of those things, like in my transition and my process of like redeveloping myself, I'm realizing that it's just, if looking at our offspring, it's not their fault. And really, it's not our fault either. It's not really our parents' fault. But when are we going to stop making excuses for there to be a healing? And so that as the new generations come, we're actually putting good and healed people out into the world and not just recreating trauma.
Yeah.
Love it. How did you get to this point? I love this.
A lot of prayer. And
Okay.
Hey.
I truly, honestly don't even think that I'm still there, but I'm thankful that I at least have my eyes open now. Like, I'm in a situation to where you just have to be thankful for not being where you were, but then having the vision to see that where I am right now, there's there's the lessons that I need to learn so that I never have to return to this place. And that's where I am right now.
Girl, you could have
Actually,
me crying.
girl, I'm trying my hardest not to cry because I'm not going to be an emotional wreck. The monthly
Right.
just started as well, so we're trying to hold back the tears. Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, that's beautiful.
But yeah, cause with me and Amber's relationship, she has seen me struggle a lot, and really is a lot of self destruction. And I
Oh,
had to, my self destruction came from the influence of outside people. If I'm self destructing because of myself, that's one thing. But if I'm self destructing because of how other people are treating me, that's a totally different thing. And that's too much power for somebody to be having over me. Not happening.
1,000.
Not going to happen. So it's time to take control back and start really looking at the situations and, God, how can I change this for myself? Bump if they never change. We can't change people. We can't get them to learn the lesson. But if I have the vision and I have the sight to see it differently, I have the right to change it.
Right.
I have the responsibility to make a difference.
Right.
I noticed you said prayer and God. I'm also like very spiritual too. I feel that plays a big part into how your children behave and are raised, and like also for your healing process as well.
Yep.
I think the world lacks spirituality and direction, and they're just
Yes.
rudderless. They're all over the place, and they don't know how to act.
Yes. And what I have realized is that you can have a self grounding and not have a spiritual grounding, and you move off of self righteousness. I would rather move off of a spiritual grounding because that gives me a chance to humble myself, to really see the difference that can be made, and not to just see my part in it, but to
Yes.
see how I can be an influence to everyone around me. If I'm stuck in a self-righteous kind of mindset, I'm not able to grow, needless
Your
to say.
small picture. Your small picture.
Like,
Yeah.
you're minute. Like, yeah, you stuck. You're like, can't tell you anything, can't go,
No.
can't show you anything different. Like, that's just your mindset. But
Yeah.
one thing, like, from the moment I was pregnant with my daughter, I always prayed. Always prayed over her. Not saying I'm the most faithful person, a little crazy over here, but I know where my grounding is. I know where my base lies. So I
Yes.
know that if I keep going back to that prayer, eventually, like I said, this vision that I have now will start opening up for me. Same with my daughter. The more I pray and I really hone in on what it is that our purpose is on this earth, then I'm able to live that out for her. So
Yes.
Love that.
You always want to be a mother? Or is that always a thought for
always,
you?
always,
Not for
always.
me. Not for me, no.
No, you
No, not
didn't.
until I met my baby daddy. No. And then we had some friends. We were living in somewhere else, and then they had the cutest little children, and I got to like help take care of them. I was like, yeah, we're having children. But like, I didn't always wanted to be a mom. What about you, Amber?
Same
about
way.
you?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Now it's a little too late. I found someone that, I could see myself.
It's not too late until it's too late.
I know. This is true. They're saying now it's like 3%.
Doctors are full of shit.
Yeah.
You know what? If I was to get pregnant right now at 38, you know what they call that shit? A geriatric
Exit pregnancy.
pregnancy.
I know.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like, what?
Yep.
Oh.
Because that's
So
what
would you
they
have children?
put my sister. She was
Oh.
38. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So would you? Would you?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
I see it. Have a little mad run around. It has to be a boy, though.
Boy, okay.
It has to be a boy. Yeah. I think it would
You
be a
would be
boy
a
because
great
I'm
boy
so
mom.
mad. Like, everything, masculine. Be a boy.
I can see a little baby Amber girl, though. I can see
Oh,
a
I
little
I can
glow.
see a little one too.
Totally, you know, we're all dressed up, all so cute and shit. Oh, yeah.
Sparkly
Right.
sequins all the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
She'd be like cruising in the car with you in
Yep.
the passenger seat. I can still
Right.
see that.
Right.
Giving you
Michael's
the
like,
most attitude.
yeah,
Girls and
that's so cute. Yeah. But either one, it'd be fine. But I just like boys better.
I feel you.
Carly,
Yeah.
what's the ages of your 4 kids?
I have, so Malachi, he's the boy, he's 5, and then 3 girls, so 7, 9, and 11.
So what made you continue to go after the first one?
Well, so the first one was planned.
Okay.
And then it wasn't really like too in tune with my, I guess, cycle for the next 2. And the Malachi, I was like, I don't even know. Like, that was I don't even know how I got pregnant. He breathed on me. Like, it was one time. And it was like, what? I just finished breastfeeding Hannah. So then my period returned for 1 month.
Mm-hmm.
Next month, I was in denial. I was like, no, I'm not pregnant again. And I don't know what. I think God just was like, you need more children.
Yes.
You need more.
Keep
I was
going.
like,
Keep going.
yes. I'm
Be
glad to have
fruitful and multiply.
Right?
their dad has 7 other children.
Woo.
Busy.
11 all together.
Jamaican.
Oh, that's a lot.
Busy.
So, like, Malachi is younger than some of his nieces and nephews. Wild.
Wow.
That's
We'll always
funny.
have someone to call on.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Always
And-
have a friend. Always have somebody there to support them. See?
Yes.
That's the good thing about having a whole bunch of kids.
Yes.
Right?
So, yeah.
So
More than
awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you so very much. This is going to be a quick, cute little first time. We're going to have to do this again, ladies.
Definitely. Please,
This is
please.
awesome. Yes,
Pretty
we can just talk about all sorts of stuff on here.
Please. Let's do it.
Yes.
Thank you all for having me. I really appreciate it.
So much. And thank you for telling me your story and tell just a little bit about your clothes and stuff like that and makeup because you're amazing at
Okay.
both.
So
Yes.
I originally started. Firstly, I've always loved fashion design since I was 8 years old. I always knew I was going to be a fashion designer. Finally, stepping into designing more clothes, more pieces. I actually had my first show back in November at Humana Treehouse. And I made my first rendition of the Prodigal Son coat. That was my first one. That's always been a design in my head, but my designs basically are helping me to express how God sees us within. So the Prodigal Son coat, that's something that has always been very ingrained in my heart, and I plan on recreating it multiple times. But I feel like it's a representation of me. It shows how different rugged pieces of me can be put together and made into a beautiful creation, and that's what I want to help others to see in themselves. Whatever it is that you want, that you feel within, whatever it is that you desire to see yourself as, we can create it. We can really build it up so that it's a healing process. So it's not just fashion, it's a
Yeah,
story. It's a story.
Love
So
it.
that's
I'm
awesome.
really excited. I have one client that I'm working with right now. And then we'll go from there. And then whatever God has for me, we'll go from there. All I can do is just be unwavering and just be steadfast in what I'm doing.
That's beautiful. And you know what? And on that note, we can't top any of that.
Oh,
Peace.
Peace, y'all. Have a great week.
Remember to like, subscribe, and share.